welcome to another episode of Blake's Take, where I unpack customer experience in 3 minutes or less. Today I am at the Zendesk Join Relate conference. Join Relate is their magazine sort of publishing arm, which is super cool, and Zendesk is of course a vendor in the customer experience management space. And I just attended a very cool talk by a Columbia researcher and author named Heidi Grant Alverson. And she had some wonderful ideas for how people and customer service departments can basically warm up the interactions that customers are having with these brands, because it's so hard to scale warmth. And just with the day-to-day, it's really hard to maintain warmth in our jobs, in our careers. And sometimes we're walking around, we have no idea how people actually perceive us at all. And so there's 3 things that you can do in a contact center environment to actually create a sort of warm environment for your customers. If you're an agent and you're actually sending email or another digital form of communication, Heidi recommends that you send a photo along with that email, because it is nice to be able to see a face. The second thing you can do is actually ask a question. For example, if you're sending a professional email, "How are you?" is one that sort of throws people for a loop, because most of the time we don't even address the person that we're speaking to. We don't say hi or with a name, we just start writing. In fact, I personally get tons of PR emails every day where people don't even treat me like I'm a human. They just start pitching me, and it's just a terribly cold interaction, and I would never personally do that if I were trying to interact with someone else or get a PR story about customer service. And the third thing you can do has to do with your executives, and it has to do with training. Heidi shared an amazing story, actually an image of Chip, the founder of Lululemon. Maybe you've seen their yoga pants and stuff like that. And the image is of Chip on national TV, and his wife, who was the lead designer of Lululemon, is sitting next to him. He just uttered the phrase, "Some women's bodies are not meant for yoga pants," and you can see the side, her profile, just sort of like a gasp. Her mouth is wide open, just like shock. "Honey, how could you say that?" And soon after, he had to step down. So it's important for transparency, it's important to communicate clearly and to mean what you say, and every single interaction, every single time, treat people like they are the only person in the room. And this has to do with customer service agents, this has to do with managers in tech. A lot of these managers in tech don't know how to talk to their employees, and they certainly have a lot of issues when it comes to managing staff. And so Heidi had some great examples on how to make your employees feel like they're part of a team, so when one person on the team succeeds, everybody succeeds. So it was a very inspiring talk, and the whole day is full of content and conference topics around relationships, around interacting with each other, and it's just been a really inspiring morning of content. And so that's all reporting from Fort Mason in San Francisco. I'm going to head back to the Zendesk Relate Live conference, and until next time, thank you for watching.